Rakshita, if I could quickly come to you to get a sense of what you're picking up from journalists there, because this is the very spot from where journalists are allowed to witness the takeoff during such missions. But obviously the one question on everyone's mind to what that anomaly could be, and I believe at this point even our scientists who are trying to get an answer to that, is exactly what has been indicated by Mr. Somnath. Over to you, Rakshita.
The questions remain, Suesha, because the questions remain. Even the journalists, there's of course a buzz that what's happened, and of course we'll try and find out once we get the time to talk to people here. What we understand is that there was of course a lot of excitement, and everybody was up with their mobile phone cameras, so was I, and we were waiting for that launch, and there was a sound of that, a rocket being launched, that sound of taking off was heard, and suddenly it was shut. There was silence, and that is when we understood there's something wrong, and that the rocket has not been launched. And of course thereafter we heard the announcement. There is of course indeed a technical issue. There were weather issues that earlier we saw how it was scheduled for 8 a.m. It was rescheduled for 8:30, then 8:45, and now again we see that there was no takeoff. So indeed there is some issue with the rocket, with the system itself also, which ISRO will now try and find out. That is of course very important. It's an ambitious project, and it's the first time, it's not the first time we can say that ISRO is conducting such a test, but when it comes to Gaganyaan, yes, this is the first ever test, that is the TV, the test vehicle that was happening today. It will be rescheduled. We don't know when. ISRO will inform when it is expected to again test this TVD1. But right now what we know that the test itself is aborted as far as the testing of the abort system is concerned. So Yesha.
All right, let's also quickly bring in Varshini into this conversation. Varshini, if you could also give us exact details of where you're standing and what is visible to you exactly at 5 seconds while the countdown was underway, that hold was observed, and ISRO chief also indicating that there is an anomaly. Having said that, the vehicle is safe, and the liftoff will be postponed to a later point. That of course will be updated. Really to understand what transpired in those few seconds that you could witness.
Well, Suesha, if you see, we were all excited to witness this, test launch, because this is the first step towards a great mission that India is hoping to successfully achieve in the next couple of years. But unfortunately, there was a glitch, is what we are able to understand right now. As per the announcements that came out of the official chambers of the Space Research Organization, they said that until the takeoff, all the other steps were cleared. The automatic launch was set up, and the mission director had approved and given a heads up to
sorry,
continue.
I'm trying to interrupt you here, but Mr. Nambi Narayanan is with us on the broadcast. Nambi sir, very good morning to you. You've exactly watched what has happened in the last few seconds, and just in the nick of time, 5 seconds to while the countdown was underway, that hold was observed, and Mr. S. Somnath also saying that the vehicle is safe, but the automatic launch sequence that held the vehicle and the ignition did not happen. Your assessment, sir, to what really may have gone wrong?
Hello, there is no need for any excitement on this issue. This is a normal thing in the sense that we have given certain conditions to be fulfilled before the ignition is on. Those conditions may include many things which are on board. Now, if any one of the conditions is not met with, then the computer will automatically hold the launch, meaning that it will not ignite. It will keep it safe. So I feel there is some kind of an excitement going around. Of course, Somnath himself said the vehicle is safe. That is because he probably thinks that people will be running with some excitement. There is nothing to get excited about it. There is nothing to be worried about it. It's a very, very normal thing to take place. In other words, I would say that the whole mechanism is proved here, that for some reason, if there is a anomaly, then it will hold. So they will go and find out what is the reason for which the hold is taking place. Now the reason will be visible. Now they will address that particular anomaly. Probably because of the window is around an hour, and initially they were holding it for 45 minutes because of weather conditions. They may be a little worried about not to violate the launch window. So that is a reason. Or if there is a major anomaly, I am not talking about the major anomaly in the sense, again, we should not get panicky. If there is some kind of an anomaly, then in which case they have to call off the launch. Then they have to unload the propellant, and then they have to attend to it. It all depends what anomaly led to this hold. So there is no reason to get anything panicky about it. I personally feel there must be a small anomaly probably. They will look at it and they will come back. They want to be cautious, and then they are going to come back to us. Okay.